Hello everybody, my name is Chris O'Kelly with Art First Gallery, and I'm coming to you today to let everybody know about David Lovegrove's current show at the gallery. This is a show that is going to be hanging at Art First for the entire month of August 2019. The show is called Fire and Ice, Hydrants and Cones. And if you want to read David's artist statement, you can just pause the video here to get an idea of his background and his aesthetic inspirations. He has a strong foundation with the work of Cubism, formalism, architectural work. I would say particularly postmodern architecture, probably like the works of Richard Gere and things of that nature. That would be my guess. He's also very much inspired by Richard Diebenkorn, as well as some other of the post-impressionist, post-abstract impressionist artists of like the 60s and 70s. And the formal quality of his work really shows strong, because I've always been really interested in David's work, because he takes objects in our normal daily life, particularly city objects and objects that were architecturally designed, both standing and dilapidated. He takes the formal elements from those structures and then takes them to different abstract extremes in some ways, but he also deconstructs them and simplifies them in other ways. So it's a really, really interesting juxtaposition of both a kind of an extrapolation and a minimalist, like deconstructive approach. He also has a really great painterly quality about his work too, and his color palettes are quite wonderful. A lot of times he'll have pastel blues, pinks, greens, really harmonious mid-tones as well. You can see his grays verge more on like a purplish hue rather than straight gray. He's also really interested in photography, which is where I believe he gets the starting points for his works. I believe he goes around and takes photographs and then extrapolates or deconstructs from those photographs. So I'm just going to show each image in the show one by one, and if any of them catch your eye, like say, I definitely encourage you to pause and take a deeper look. I'm really inspired by his compositions as well, the arrangement of the pieces, and when he does deconstruct the images to turn them into his abstractions, he has an incredible eye for arrangement. So that's pretty amazing as well. You get a long view. There's a couple more works over here. You can create a lot of perspective even from images that maybe don't even typically have perspective, such as fire hydrants and some like close-up scenes. He's able to basically build a whole world out of those images, as if you're looking through like a portal or some sort of tunnel, based on the architectural qualities of the images. This show is pretty fascinating, and I believe he's finding that connection in shape and quality between the fire hydrants and the ice cream cones. And ice cream is really popular here in Fredericksburg. We have, of course, Carl's Ice Cream, which is a landmark, but we also have a new ice cream shop across the street. So it's a theme that permeates this area quite thoroughly. So it's really clever that he was able to capitalize that on and turn it into something aesthetically beautiful. I'm going to show you the window as well, because that's really cool. He's arranged a lot of cones, and he also has a fire hydrant, at least the cap of one. It's always hard to get a really good view through this window, but I'm going to try to frame it here. So this is David Lovegrove's show. It's going to be up at Art First Gallery, 824 Caroline Street, for the entire month of August 2019. So definitely come by and take a look. it's well worth it. And David's work is pretty wonderful in so many different ways, academically, aesthetically. He teaches at the local high school, James Monroe. He teaches art over there. So he's really active in the community and engendering appreciation of art for the youth around here, kind of following in the footsteps of Johnny Johnson, who taught at that school before him, who's another local artistic legend. So yeah, well, I encourage y'all to come out here and check it out for the entire month of August. And if you're not able to make it, take a look at the video and enjoy.